Hello everyone, this is Oxwave here, and today I will be playing Premier Ball Red Division Week 7 against Slimy and his team, the Crazy Cetoddles, I believe. His team is Frostlass, Espatra, Tauros Fire, Mabostif, Dragonite, Klefki, Toxtricity, Komala, and then Love Disc and Spupa. So it's an interesting composition for sure. It has a lot of different ways to go. So I didn't really know how to prep for it. So the obvious threats are like Extreme Speed Dragonite, Choice Bandit or Assault Vest. Espatra with Lumina Crash, lowering your special defense next to maybe Toxicity or Frostlass for some big damage. He has 2 Intimidate mons, so my physical attackers are not happy. Except maybe King Gambit because of Defiant, but I'll go into that later. And he has Klefki with Imprisoned Trick Room, which can stop my Trick Room, which is really annoying. It's like this whole team is made to counter me. So yeah, let's talk about what we got here. So first of all, if I get Trick Room up, I'll be in a very great spot because his lowest speed mon, that's actually a mon, is Komala, so I'm not counting like Love Disc or Pupa. So I underspeed that with King Gambit and Avalok or Bellybolt. I thought about bringing Bellybolt again this week, but I think my chances of actually getting Trick up are pretty small. So I didn't, because Avalok can actually take a hit, and so can King Gambit, so they can come outside of Trick Room. So here's Trick Room set number 1, it's Toad Scroll. It's a very standard set. It's a Rage Powered Spore Earth Power Trick Room with a Yachi Berry for a potential Ice Spinner on Dragonite. I believe this would live that. Or like a whatever ice move Frostlass gets, this should also live that. Unless they're like Choice Specs or Choice Bandit. But if he locks into Choice Bandit, Ice Spinner, I don't really mind. That being said, I don't really plan on bringing Toad Scroll at all, so. Yeah, we'll see. And then the Trick Room set number 2 is God of War. A very standard set as well. Moonblast, Psychic is basically all I need to hit this whole team. His only fairy resists are Toxtricity and Klefki, so I can't hit the Klefki with this set, but that's fine because I have enough other stuff to hit it, and it's not really that much of a damage threat. So yeah, if I can get up the Trick Room, that's beautiful, but I don't really expect to. I do want to lead it, and I want him to lead Klefki, and I want him to click Imprison so that he is not doing anything for one turn basically. And that's where this Vaporeon gets in. My speed control will be Icy Wind, so let's pray that we hit the Icy Winds. And I went with a very bulky Vaporeon set. Leftovers, very bulky Muddy Water. Hits everything except for Dragonite and Love Disc, but Love Disc doesn't have stats, so that doesn't matter, and Dragonite can be hit by Icy Wind. And then Charm to potentially decrease his like Mabosif, Dragonite, and Tauros. Does Inner Focus on Dragonite also stop Charm? I don't think so, right? One sec. No, just Intimidate. Okay, so that's fine. Then we have the King Gambit. I thought about bringing Brick Break on King Gambit and just Assault Vest. Because of course he can set screens with Klefki, and that would hit pretty hard against like Mabostif and Kamala. But I didn't go with that because he has 2 Intimidate mons and I have a Defiant mon, and everyone and their mothers know about the Mirror Herb Intimidate Defiant tech these days, so I'm actually kinda hesitant to bring Defiant into Intimidate, as crazy as that sounds. So I went instead with Supreme Overlord and Clear Amulet so that he doesn't intimidate me still and that he doesn't get boost for himself. Like, if he gets the boost on Tauros with Mirror Herb against King Gambit, I basically don't have a King Gambit. because he's just gonna one-shot me anyway. So now we will both be at neutral attack, and I can just terraflying him. That shoots. I actually didn't calc this, but it's at least a 2-hit KO. I didn't go with Sucker Punch because I just didn't have the slots for it. I'd rather run Iron Head and Counter Cleave and Protect on a non-Assault Vest set. Speaking of Assault Vest, it's on Avalok. As everyone knows, Avalok's special defense is pretty bad, so with an Assault Vest we can make it decent. It's still not great, but it'll live a special hit or two as well with this set. It's max special defense with 252, but no positive nature for special defense, because that would just be wasted. It's way better on defense. And then Ice Sprinter to hit Dragon Knight, Body Press to hit my boss stiff Kamala, Heavy Slam to hit Frostless basically, and neutral on some other things, and then Earthquake to hit Toxtricity, Klefki, and Tauros. So it's got great coverage with this set. It's got a decent attack stat, and I have it made to own tempo, so it can't get intimidated by his two intimidators. Yeah, so it could be a great attacker actually, and if I get it in Trick Room, even better. But otherwise, it's made to live a hit or two. And then we have Cerulege, which yeah, I only have one clear amulet, so, and that one isn't King Gambit, so I need some other way to stop his intimidate. If he brings both intimidators against me and he does lead them both at the same time against Cerulege, then I believe I only stop one intimidate with White Herb. I don't exactly know how that works, but I think that's how it does. If he does not bring an intimidator, I have a free close combat. If he does bring an intimidator, I just reset and then I can play it like normal. I'm Terra Bug because I want a ground resistant Terra, and I figured if I end up in a 1v1 against Tauros, then he can't hit me for super effective because fighting is resisted and fire is resisted by flash fire. So Bug is actually a pretty decent defensive typing. The only problem I run into is if Dragon Knight has no choice band, so he isn't locked, and he can just like use a flying move, right? So that's a problem. Ground flying, obviously, a great defensive combo, offensive combo, I mean. So I basically just have to choose, and I just choose for the flying weakness in this case, because so much of my team is ground weak with these two. So the flying Terra is here as well, also to live earthquakes and ground stuff, and also fighting. So this is good for King Gambit. His offensive pressure into flying isn't that great. It's basically frostless, and he still can't Lumina crash me even though I lose my dark typing because of clear amulet. It'll do some damage, but at least not drops. Ghost Terra here because of extreme speed on Dragon Knight, and it's generally pretty decent into him, I think. Ground Terra here for... Ooh. I had Terra Blast on this at some point in prep, but I don't anymore. But whatever. It will live Toxtricity still. That's good, defensively. Water Terra on this because of ice. Neutral to flying. Fire is resisted. Good timing for it. Terra Water on this as well, same reasons. So that's the team. I managed to talk through the whole 10 minutes that I had before the match started, so it should be on in a little bit. I'll still pause the recording now because I don't know if Slimy is ready, but we'll see. So see you in a bit either way. And we are back. My opponent has almost finished genning his team, so let's go. Something I forgot to mention is that the playoff race is looking tighter than ever. And I have a shot at the number 1 or 2 seed. So that's cool. I think, however, it requires me to win at least this one and then the next one as well. So losing is not an option. Preferably I win 2-0. But oh yeah, I gave him the code. Yeah, so in the number 1 spot right now is Dance, which I'm facing next week, so that's gonna be very interesting. Like, if I win this week and I win next week, then I got the number 1 spot basically, I think. Or maybe number 2, depending on differentials. Maybe even number 3. That's how tight the race is. But yeah, basically if I win 2-0 this week and I win 2-0 next week, then I probably got the number 1 spot. So let's try for that. We had a little disconnect. I've not had much connection problems this whole season. Third time is the charm, I guess. Yeah, so tough playoff race. Okay, but third time is not the charm apparently. Yep, we're both just gonna reconnect. I played a tournament yesterday, and out of I think 7 rounds of Swiss, I only had one time where I had trouble connecting to my opponent. So I do believe my internet is solid, but it's acting up. I'm not downloading anything, am I? No. Sorry. Hey, let's go. Good luck, have fun to my opponent Slimy. Let's do this. Oh, I'm nervous again. I need to win. It's so tough when you need to win everything. I can't even chill. Like in luxury ball division this season, I had a pretty rough start, but I managed to claw my way back, and now I'm still in playoff contention there. Even though I have 3 losses, and that's not conceivable here. Being in the yeah, I mean, someone with 3 losses might make playoffs here, but it's unlikely. I think. I'm not sure. God, I really want this win. His team is so tricky though. I'm really scared. My chair is acting. Okay, acting up. Let's see what he brought. I'm expecting Frostlass, Espatra, Tauros, Dragonite, Klefki, Toxtricity. Is that 6? Oh yes, Pupa, oh my god. What does that thing even do? Okay, no Toxtricity. No Kamala. No Bobostif. So, I don't know much about Pupa. Except that he has probably Rage Powder and Friend Guard, right? So he's just a bot that takes 2 hits. Yeah, this game is dangerous, man, because he just has such volatile ones, like Espatra and Dragonite are dangerous as fuck. And Tauros as well. But mostly Espatra and Dragonite. Okay, let's see. He has no ghost resist, huh? That's interesting. Okay. Klefki Espatra. So Icy Wind doesn't do a lot here. If he's speed boost, opportunist he's not. I think Frisk is he's not. So do I just go Moonblast? Or do I switch to King Gambit? I do reveal the Supreme Overlord, I think. Oh, he just goes light screen. Oh my god. I should have just said Trick Room, I guess. Okay, he is speed boost. Now how are you going to hit this King Gambit? Huh. He's just gonna set Reflect now as well, right? Haze would have been cool at this point. I'm just gonna click Muddy Water again though. Terra Fairy? Oh, Terra Fighting, no. Shit. Oh, I clicked too soon. I should have known. That's King Gambit dead right there. Oh, I fucking hate Klefki, man. Well, rest in peace, King Gambit. Yeah, that was unnecessary. No drops. Do I go for Trick Room now or is it too late? Should have brought Psy Shock. He probably has Shadow Ball. Oh no. I knew Espatra was gonna be scary, but no, I didn't think it would be this scary. Just Lumina Crash. For the love of God, give me a drop. I'm in trouble. Just T-Wave again. Yeah, I should have put Lam on something. I always forget about Thunder Wave or whatever it's called. At least I haven't gotten a full parrot yet. That's something. Now he can just reverse Trick Room, right? If he has it. He has Light Wave, a Light Screen, Thunder Wave. Does he have an attack? Yo, no full paras, let's go! I'm expecting that this is probably like Trick Room again, right? Or just Flash Cannon. Play rough, okay. Light Screen is gone, so it's not Light Clay. Oh wait, it's Citrus Berry, I knew that already. And Dragonite comes out, he has already Tarot. He could be Extreme Speeding. If so, then now is probably the time to do this. Pull the trigger. Please no para. Light Screen again, that's fine. Please hit Dragonite. Oh well, it's fine. I dodged all the full paras so far, so I can hardly complain. Trick Room. 2 more turns. Now the question, does he have Choice Band or Assault Fist? Or just nothing and he protects? Wow, that's so little. That's probably Assault Fist, right? I hope he's not underspeeding me now. I didn't really think about that. Okay, now it's fine. We we chipped away at him. We did a lot of little damage for a lot of turns. I think I probably win this. I don't really see how he comes back. He can't hit Cerulege really with his stabs, so that was scary. It's not over, but it was very scary. My luck is pretty good. I haven't really gotten fully para. This is why I don't like running Thunder Wave myself. It's so inconsistent. Like if this is your game plan, then you need to just hope that I get full para, and if I don't, then You basically didn't accomplish anything. Let's think about this. He had light screen, play rough, thunder wave. Did he reveal a fourth move? I am not really paying attention. Dragon Knight did not go for extreme speed again. That's second turn, so he's assault vest probably looking from the icy wind damage rather than choice band. So he will not Oko Toad Scroll with Ice Spinner. He did not seem to have Trick Room on Klefki. He's very prepared for King Gambit. Are the things I've learned. Do I bring Toad Scroll? Is Toad Scroll more consistent as a Trick Room setter for me than Gardevoir is? I don't think so, really. But do I bring it to Rage Powder? Maybe. Vaporeon did so well, though. Sterilix just looks really good at this team in general. Have a look. Is it better than King Gambit? I don't think so, really. Let's just try this. Feels bad leaving Vaporeon at home after you put in so much work for me. But I hate Thunder Wave, and I think the way this works is I can redirect his Thunder Waves into a Toad Scroll, right? Right. Because Rage Powder is +2. I see. It's Frost Breath and Anger Point Taurus. I'm surprised he didn't bring Intimidate. And Mirror Herb, maybe he doesn't know about it. So maybe my Clear Amulet deck was kinda dumb in hindsight. I spilled a bunch of water on my desk again. I did the same thing last week. Yeah, sorry, I knew about this deck. Now you're in a pretty bad spot, right? Do I protect and spore? Kinda wanna just make use of this Trick Room. Who is it? Cool. Good read. I figured he would switch him. That's good damage. That's unlucky for him. Oh, he also has Thunder Wave. For the love of God. Yeah, I just thought of one fatal mistake I made. I have already terra'd my Toad Scroll, so I can't counter Terra flying his Terra fighting. I hope he doesn't think I would have killed the Frostless because I was just gonna Spore. Now what though? Do I just switch again? Do I just protect and just protect? I think I just Iron Head. Or just protect Spore, I guess. I think he's also just gonna protect her. Yeah. Well, the full powers are catching up to me. He is Frostbat, Destiny Bond, and Thunder Wave. I don't know the item on the spot rod, might be safety goggles. Oh shit, now he's setting up Frostbread probably. Oh no, just Hex. Don't scroll please, dude. Why? Why are you doing this? If only I had Shadow Sneak. If only I had Shadow Sneak. No Destiny Bonds. Rock Slide. Okay, so it does have something to hit Zero Ledge. That's not a 2-hit KO. This is starting to look bad actually. If only I had Shadow Sneak. I should have listened to Bardo. Okay, I don't flinch. That's alright. We ain't looking so hot right now. They're normal, yeah. Because I can't hit him. Oh yeah, I could have close combated, but I probably just... Normal gem? Well... Wow, that doesn't even KO. Oh, huge! Huge! It's still not gonna save me because I can just Oko my my King Gambit with Taurus. I see will just extreme speed into my God of War. Basically I need a flinch from this Iron Head. Wait, he didn't go for extreme speed. Wow. He read to protect. Yeah, I don't think that was necessary, but well done. That's a nice play. Because I think that's just the only way you lose, right? If I just be more brave and just click Psychic instead. So yeah, well done to Slimy. Not a 2-0 win. Yeah, the Paras from game 1 caught up to the Toad Scroll in this game. That's fucking annoying. Damn. I hate playing against teams like this, with fucking Thunder Wave everywhere. Okay, well, let's see, what are we gonna do? If only I had Lumberry on something, this thing is just gonna get KO'd by the Frostbreath. Is it? Yeah, this is tough. Maybe I should have gone with Vaporeon, I really didn't know. Maybe I should have cogged this in the time that I was making a decision. Okay, that should be good. Wait, what happened? I didn't see what happened. I wasn't paying attention. But I think my position is good. um, he's going into a spot for again. I called it last time, so I didn't think he could do it again. Still decent damage. Get the special attack drop. Wait, Frosted Breath can miss? And he did it twice? I actually would have liked the free switch in there, not gonna lie. Yo, he crit me! Destiny Bond's not a priority move, right? And this Frostlass has not protected once, so let's just go for this. I lose my what is called normal resist, but it's fine. He's AV. That is so little, so crazy. That also does so little though. Yo, my Serene Grace Gardevoir is getting all them special attack drops. I better not accidentally crit his Tauros. He has Terra Blast, right? So what the fuck would he Terra Blast? What type would he be? Water? Yeah, I should lift that based on how much it did. Oh, rock slide. I totally forgot about that. It's better than close combat, I guess. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna lose. No! No! If only I listened to Bardo with his Shadow Sneak. Oh, now you're terraing. Oh, come on. I should have just Terra Blasted you last turn. He's electric as well. That's nice prep. Man, I got flustered. That's crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't think I have any hope now for seed 1 or 2. Because now he just rock slides again. Man, I should have brought Sucker Punch or Shadow Sneak. Anything. Any priority. He just hits as well, of course, yeah. Ah, shit, I really... What's the word in English? I don't think there's a word for this. It just really sucks. It just really sucks. I could... Fuck, I really hate this. If I just Terra Blast him that one turn or anything, but if I just brought any priority moves... Oh, this is so dumb. My opponent played really well. God damn it, I really fucking hate this. Damn, that sucks so bad. Ah, my playoffs, my seed. I basically played the whole scene for fucking nothing. If I can't get a buy. I fucking misplayed. I misplayed. Had a lot of turns. I wasn't there in my mind. Oh, this is so sad, bro. Fuck. There's still a chance if I beat Dons next week, but it's out of my control at this point. I should have won this one, but I fucking didn't. Ah! Sorry for my temper tantrum. I'm just really invested in these games, you know. I really like playing. So it's really sad when I lose. I don't get sad, I'm just disappointed because I know I could have won. But I also knew his team was very tricky. As I said before the match, like he had all the tools to counter me. But then again, I also had the tools to counter him, but at one turn I thought he would Terra into a Terra Blast resist, and he didn't in game 3. So I could have taken the opportunity, and the same thing in game 2 where I didn't press Psychic and he just read into my Protect. I could have just pressed it, but I don't know if I'm just playing too predictable in that case. He was just one layer above me, you know, in the prediction scale, I guess. That's so sad. Next week is speed-ons then, yeah, so I still have a chance to get a buy then, but let me enter the score in this. Let's see how the standings change. Oh, it is the main one. Oops. I need to go to the input doc. Yes, I will keep this all on the recording because I'm not gonna edit. I can imagine that you already peaced out at this point though. This is just a post-game discussion. Yeah, I could have made some better plays. And I'm sad that I didn't. I'm in a pretty bad spot now. I dropped all the way to 5th place now. Oh, there goes my potential buy. I said it last week, by the way, that whenever I play Slimy, I usually lose because he just has this really like unorthodox playstyle, and that usually does well into me. Yeah, the Thunder Waves in game 1 were very in my favor, in game 2 were not. Game 3 they were of course not a factor. I kinda wanna watch back the recording because I definitely made some bad plays. I could have definitely been a little bit more aggressive on reads. Which I should have recognized after game 2. Game 2 I should have recognized that my level was off, you know, because of that one play where I protected and he ran into that. I could have exploited that easily. Nah, not easily, it's a tough read to make, but I can. And then if I had recognized at that point that I needed to, like, I identified his level, you know, what he was thinking at. I could have used that game 3 in that Terror Blast turn, but at that point I wasn't thinking. At that point I was thinking, oh, he's gonna Terror into resist. So it was definitely my bad. I don't know, I don't really remember the whole game at the moment, but that's the thing that most stands out to me. Like, twice I came into the situation, game 2 and game 3, where I thought, oh, this is lost. And then I just didn't make the ballsy play that could win me the game, you know? Twice the same situation, basically, just different months, but it was exactly the same situation. So that's something to work on. Yeah, that's too bad. I see you next week into the game against the Snowbell Blizzards and Pedons. Oh wait, yeah, the standings. So the standings now are Snowbell Blizzards are on top with 6-1 differential of 9. And I'm at 5-2 with a differential of 6. So if I beat him next week 2-0, then he goes 6-2 with a differential of 7, and I go 6-2 with a differential of 8. But then again, if Solanor aka Chad wins next week, which is also always a possibility, then that's what I meant by it's out of my control now. If I had won this game, then I still could have just won and been in. But now I need to win and also hope that this guy loses or that guy loses, and that's too bad. I'm probably still gonna make playoffs. Actually, no. Well, I mean, it's still a possibility, of course, but if I lose next week as well, then it's gonna be very tough. Because then I'll be at 3 losses, 5-3, with potentially a differential of 4. And then if
Then if Slimy, for example, also wins 2-0, then we'll be at a tiebreak there. For example, he plays against Nightfront. Nightfront is also in the running right now at 3-3. I don't know when he's playing or who he's playing right now. He's playing the Welva Weezing. So that's also pretty volatile because Welva Weezing is 7th. Oh my god. I just hate losing. I really do, I hate losing. That's I can always live with it. I don't really get mad, I just get disappointed. Yeah, that's it. See you next week. Auxawave out.